everybody, welcome. It's Jenna Hoover and
Addison Hoover.
I'm just going to give everybody about a minute to join in here. I know some of you guys are live, so if you are live, hit the like button, share our video, comment, let us know where you're actually located, what part of the country you're from. If you're watching this on replay, don't worry, you're still in great company, so you can still participate, share, like, comment, let us know where you're from. So we'll just give everybody about a minute or so. How was your day?
My day was very good.
You let me know when we should get started. Did you learn anything good today at school?
I guess.
You guess.
We didn't do our extra, we didn't do extra math today, and we didn't do our daily math.
Okay, so it looks like we have a few more people that joined, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody. My name again is Jenna Hoover, and I'm an investor in the southwestern Pennsylvania area. I've been a Realeflow user for the past probably about 5 years, and the team asked me to jump on here today to talk about some really great information. I'll be joining you guys about every week here to share some information. And so I'm going to be talking about how to find deals in areas where it feels like that there's just no deals. I know that whenever I first got started, until the marketing started rolling, I just kind of felt like that there wasn't any opportunity. I felt like I couldn't find deals, I didn't know where to look, and I struggled a lot. So if anybody feels like that, whether you're experienced or whether you're new, hit the like button, let me know that I'm not alone, and kind of let you guys know that you're not alone. So I'm going to be talking about 3 different ways to find great leads, and should we get started?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? So tell me, what would you think is going to be the first way that we can find great leads?
MLS.
The MLS. And so like I said, our first one is the MLS. And I know that you guys may be thinking, oh, the MLS, that's where deals go to die. And no, that's not it. MLS is a great source of finding leads. Realeflow actually surveyed thousands of investors across the country. And there's a category where it was over investors that have done over 50 deals. And what they found is investors that's done over 50 deals, one of the top 3 lead sources that they've listed was the MLS. So the key is making sure that you know what to look for. You want to make sure that you're the first one when it comes, I always like to use the expression, the first kid at the playground. Mm-hmm. So we need to know what we're looking for, and we want to make sure that we sift out about 90% of those, more of those retail listings that are on the MLS. And so there's certain terms that we're going to look for, like handyman special, or investment, needs TLC, needs different information like that. So secondly, we want to make sure that we're fast. We know how to make great offers when it comes to the MLS. So we want to make sure we're getting there first. We want to make sure that we know how to sift through those. And again, we want to make sure that we're making great offers. And so there's a great tool that we can use. There's a great tool that we can use to help us make sure that we're using the MLS adequately, and that's FlipComp. And if anybody is a FlipComp user, hit the like button, share some information about your FlipComp usage. But what I found is FlipComp is a great way to help me sift through a lot of that MLS and helps me put in certain keywording. And what it does is it will send me an automatic alert anytime a property comes across the MLS that meets my search criteria. So it will send you an automatic email so that way you're able to be there first, and we're able to utilize that MLS to the best of our ability. And the second best way for us to find leads, Addison, what is that? Referrals. Referrals are great because it's a very inexpensive way for us to get leads. Whenever I first got into real estate, referrals was kind of like my bread and butter, because I wanted to let everybody know what I did, how I did it, and I would basically shout from a mountaintop about me getting into real estate and some of the things I was looking for. So if you guys are new and you're getting into real estate, referrals is going to be a great way. So that's going to be like your social media, your web presence, telling people about what you do. We also put signs on some of our buildings whenever we're renovating them, so that a lot of times neighbors will reach out to us. So it's going to be a good way for you guys to build some of your seller list and move forward on some of those leads. Should we get into the third one?
Yes.
And if you guys are just joining us live right now, we're talking about great ways for us to find seller leads whenever it seems like there's not a lot of opportunity out there. Again, if you guys feel that you can relate to that, you feel like there's just not a lot of good deals, hit that like button, share it, and comment and let us know that what you think. So what should be our third one?
Direct mail.
Direct mail. So our third way to generate leads would be direct mail. And the key is with direct mail is making sure that you have a great list. Now what we can do is we want to get hyper targeted when it comes to our direct mail. We don't want to just search for something very vague. We want to look at something like, let's just pretend absentee owners that have high equity in a property that are marked vacant, because that way we're really honing down on what we're looking for. Or somebody who's an out-of-state owner that owns a property free and clear. So we want to, we can really scrub down it and know what we're looking for. And also make sure that we know that we have a great size list that we're sending it to, because what we typically find is about a 3% call rate whenever we send out our direct mail. So if I'm sending a direct mail letter to maybe 8 people, you can see that it's going to be harder for my phone to ring unless I'm sending it to something where it's maybe 100 or 200 people. Also, we want to focus on something called like a multi-touch campaign, which means multiple times that I'm sending information to them. If I send a letter to somebody one time and they just get one letter, it's a little bit more difficult for them to feel like I'm staying connected with them, and that letter may not be at the time where they're ready to receive that letter. If I'm sending it 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, by the time that they get that 5th letter, they've seen my name, they've read the letter, and it may be at that right moment where that person is actually ready to start being receptive towards that the information that I'm sending them. A big mistake that I see is that people, they say that they can't find any deals and they just basically throw in the towel and they quit. And when it comes to our direct mail list, Realeflow is very, very helpful at helping us create those lists, helping us find those people that are out there whenever they are out there. I always say there's not a shortage of people looking to sell their house. It's just getting them to think of you when it comes to their first and foremost thought when it comes to selling a particular property. So we've talked about some really great ways. We talked about, what are our 3 ways, Addison?
MLS, referrals, and direct mail.
So we talked about some great ways that we're able to find those leads whenever it seems like there aren't any good deals out there. I assure you that there are. If you guys don't have Realeflow, I'm going to give you some homework. And if you do have Realeflow, get into your Realeflow, get into your lead pipes, and start scrubbing down some of those lists and start focusing on who you're going to send out a direct mail list to today, a direct mail letter. If you guys don't have Realeflow and you don't utilize it, I'm going to put a link here in this video in the caption where you can go on for a 30-day trial. Go in there, see what you have available at your fingertips, and I assure you you're going to have great success with it. Next week we'll be talking about getting into real estate when you have with little to no experience. I know what it feels like getting into this whenever I was just brand new and I was scared and I was nervous. And so we'll talk about what it's like to be successful whenever you are just brand new whenever it comes to getting into real estate. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, share it, like it, comment, let me know what you think. You never know when there's going to be a friend or family member that's looking to get into real estate. They're a little bit scared, and because of you, you shared it on your page, and they'll be able to watch it because of you, and it might change their life, might change their day. So I appreciate you guys joining us live here today. I appreciate Addison being my little helper here. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you all next week, and happy investing.
Bye!